Welcome back, continuing the news. As the country continues to tackle the coronavirus, the National Water Commission, NWC, is this evening reporting that water levels continue to decline in the corporate area as well as rural parishes. This comes as the Met Service is indicating that the country's secondary rainy season did not help to ease the dry conditions. Vashon Brown has more.
Declining inflows at the corporate area's two main catchment facilities. This is what the Hermitage Dam now looks like. On a good day, water would be flowing down this area.
A few months ago, I could not walk to this point in the Hermitage Dam, well, where there was once water replaced by debris. And if we don't get rain and soon, things could get worse.
The National Water Commission says the Hermitage Dam is now at 57.8% of its capacity. Water flows into the Mona Reservoir, but the levels there also declining. This is what the Mona Reservoir now looks like at 73.1% of its capacity. NWC President Mark Barnett says rural systems are also being badly affected.
So up to last week, we had over just about 70 of our rural facilities that were showing varying signs of the impact of the dry season. So some facilities were down to as much as 5% of output. Others would have had up to 70%. But we have seen a reduction in production from a number of facilities, and it goes right across the parishes.
He argues that all this is even more troubling as the country battles the coronavirus and with health authorities telling people to wash hands regularly.
It is something we at NWC are not very comforted by.
Director of the Met Service, Evan Thompson, says May, the country's secondary rainfall season, did not produce much rain.
We really have not had significant rainfall during the month. We did have a bit of rainfall at the beginning of the month with one area, one trough that was developing in our general area, but it did not produce significant rainfall right across the island. It was mostly light rainfall over some of our parishes. Other parishes over the past few days have experienced a bit of an increase in rainfall all the way to the west. However, still insufficient and not anywhere near to what is traditional for the month of May.
The rainfall figures for May are not yet available, but the April numbers paint a grim picture. The April figures show lower than normal rainfall in all parishes.
Some areas as low as 4 or 5% of normal rainfall is what we experience during April. We usually depend on the May rainfall to take us through the next few months until we get to our primary rainfall season, which occurs in October. So having the deficit in May is posing a bit of a challenge as we move forward.
If we don't see any marked improvement, in the coming month of June, then we are in real challenging challenging state come the very hot summer months.
Vashon Brown, TVJ News.